All right, we're live. Welcome to the stream. My name is Michael Mattsson, DRI374. Today I'm going to install a fan kit on my Godzilla. So it comes in two pieces, right? There's one for the magnet, which is like this little horseshoe shaped thing. And then there's one for each flipper. It comes with everything that you kind of need to install this, all the wiring and instructions. All you actually just need is a 1/4-inch socket, right and short screwdriver. And what I'm also going to talk a little bit about, like why fans on flippers, flipper coils in the first place, right? And there's a lot of debate if they're going to help or no chance in hell on putting fans in a pinball machine and all that good stuff, right? And so the history here is that when I got my Stranger Things LE, the game played perfectly for 15 minutes on the stream, and like minute 16 more or less, you could not make the Demogorgon shot anymore. Making a clean shot up the ramp to lock the balls were also getting significantly harder, right? And to me, that just makes everything less fun, right? And I understand that casual players that just play one game and walk off, it's just like it's fine. You don't need fans, I'm telling you straight off. But if you're going to play an hour or two continuously, like I do, it's just not going to work, right? It gets boring really quickly because you miss everything, right? And the same thing on my Mandalorian. The thing is that the Mando doesn't really need fans technically, right? But you need to dial back the flipper power to have the ball safely hit the left ramp to not break the bracket, right? So, and that is more of a consistency thing from my side, right? I want to have these shots being made consistent throughout several hours of gameplay. Right? On Godzilla, I noticed that the beginning of the game, like the flippers are like, they're so snappy, like everything just like nails every shot, and as you kind of continue playing for a longer period of time, what happens is that all of a sudden you get a lot of half-C shots in the ramps, right? And getting a half-C shot in the left ramp is not as dangerous because you can easily just, it rolls back safely, you can trap it up, or you can flip with the upper left flipper. But getting a half-C shot up the right ramp means, like, if you manage to save it, sure, you get a warning, maybe a double danger, who knows, but sometimes you tilt it, but 9 out of 10 times, it just goes straight down the middle. And that is just because you didn't hit the ramp absolutely perfect, right? And the thing is, there is a margin when the flippers are like, flipper coils are cold and strong, right? And that just makes the game more fun. And I think the word I'm looking for here is that I want the game to play consistently for the duration of when I'm streaming, right? Another game I put fans in is my TNA. On that game, it's a separate kind of artifact how it manifests itself there. So what happens is that the coil gets hot. It basically hugs the plunger. So the flipper kind of moves slowly when it goes back and stuff like that. And the shots are very weak as well, right? Now there's no ramps to make there, and it's just the orbits that need a little bit of an oomph, right? But it's just like the behavior of the flippers are just like so weird, right? And that's kind of what I'm trying to combat with installing the PinMonk kits. And the thing is that this stream is not sponsored by PinMonk or anything like that. I mean, I paid full retail for these things. A funny detail is that this is like the launch kit, so they come in true watermelon green, which is a little bit fun because everything is watermelon colored, right? So yeah, that's basically it, and that's basically why I do this. I think the thing is, there's no soldering involved. There's no advanced stuff. You just need to like pull a few wires. The instructions are very clear. There's one instruction booklet for the for the horseshoe fan for the magnet and one for the 3 flipper coils, and these are bought separately, right? So if you don't feel that, all right, yeah, the magnet is, I don't give a jackass about the magnet or whatever, you can buy that separately. Who knows? And who knows what color it will come in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to take this away from the game because I need to remove the glass and all that good stuff, right? I'm also going to take the opportunity to wipe down the playfield while I have the glass off because it's really grimy. It's recommended you turn the game off when you do things like this because when you're working with metallic tools, there are a lot of bare solder joints and stuff everywhere. It's very easy to short something, and that is just costly. Need to get the balls out. You don't want them flinging around. This game has 6 balls. I wonder, I don't think I've seen more than 4 balls out at the same time. It's really convenient with cup holders. Yeah, I need to get a new sub for this game. I don't like the little tweeter they have there. So I guess, yeah, you will be able to see things here, sort of. Hey, what's up? Lynn's Arcade, welcome to the stream. I'm putting in PinMonk fans in my Godzilla. That's what I'm doing here today. Because I do not like half-Cs in my games. You get half-Cs up the ramps like when you played for like 15-20 minutes or so. So I'm kind of going after getting consistency. So we got like chat there. Giving Godzilla pants? Fans. So let's see if I can get a close-up of these. So this is for the magnet. Yeah, it does not like to focus in there. But this little horseshoe thing goes around and hugs the magnet to keep the magnet cool, so that you can grab the ball, even if you've played for a while. And these little buggers, they will go on the flippers. Yeah, it does not like focusing on that. There we go. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, it looks like a high-tech neck pillow. It really does, yeah. There's no problem with the machine per se, but this is like an upgrade that you do to the game. I kind of went through it like earlier on the stream, right? But at the end of the day, when you play this game for more than 15-20 minutes, it heats up the coils, both for the magnets and the flipper coils, and they get weaker and weaker the longer you play, right? And you put in these fans to be able to play, because since I stream this game and play for like an hour or two continuously, the gameplay gets really soggy really quick, right? And that is what I've noticed on my Stranger Things and my Mando. I also have fans in TNA, right? So some games need these fans more than others. So I'm going to start with the kits for the magnets. You just have to loosen up, take out the screws that holds the magnet in place. There are little instruction booklets that it comes with. One for the horseshoe thing here. Very simple installation, right? So you, like step 1, unscrew and then you put the horseshoe on, tighten it, and then I need to, so this comes, so I need to connect it to the fans that come from the flippers. So there's nowhere to connect it to yet. Sawdust is coming out here. All right, yeah, fits nice and snug there. It also has taken into account that there is a little node board, not node board I would say, but a little PCB next there. It's kind of done a little bit of an inset. They don't fix it in location. The thing is that if you let the game cool down in between plays, it doesn't affect gameplay that much. But it's just like if you just like play continuously for hours, the coil gets too hot. Right? And if you play a game in a location and that's being played continuously, you will get very soggy flippers, soggy magnets, and soggy everything, right? Simple as that. Okay, so these fans are angled somehow. Okay, so there's, ooh, what happened here? This looks really odd. Yeah, look at this, I got a little bit of a dud here. Yeah, so these are like 3D printed, right? And he charged you an arm and a leg for this. The fan probably cost him 25 cents. And then he like 3D prints these little brackets. Let's see if we can see how shoddy that job is there. No. Goddamn focus. Yeah, so it's like all soggy and burnt here. It looks really shoddy. I didn't see that until now. Okay, so these are my two left ones, and there's one right. Yeah, okay, so there's actually lettering on them, left and right. No, just right. Oh, there. Oh, wait a minute. So the upper one is actually marked specifically. Okay, let's start with the upper one then. And you kind of want to put it so it pulls. Blows air on the coil, like that. Yep, that's the only way to put it. Sawdust. And since this is 3D printed on, I don't know how solid this plastic is. You should not over tighten it. Yeah, I don't know why it's at a 1/4 inch socket. I definitely need a flat head for this. So how is everyone doing? It's Friday. Cheers. And on a Friday, you're allowed to start drinking at 4, at least. And I'm playing hooky with work a little bit, but I did work to 9 p.m. yesterday, so. And I'm sure there's people in the chat that's also procrastinating a little bit, right? We all love to procrastinate. Oh man, this. Bit difficult to tighten it there, but we're all good. All right, so we got some loose wires coming out there. There are like little wire harnesses and stuff like that I'm going to put in afterwards. I'm just going to put in all the fans. So what does this say? This says left. Want to put it like that? Yep, perfect. Let's see if I can use the socket wrench to at least pull them out. Yeah, so how does Rush play anyway? Is it like Ninja Turtles with the ramps the other way, or what's the deal? There was like nothing new with it at all, was it? Right? It was just I watched like 5 minutes of the intro stream because I'm just not interested in Rush whatsoever. Yeah, you definitely need a flat one to tighten these up because they're kind of countersunk. Yeah, you barely get any grip there. Where are you at in a t-shirt in a garage? Yeah, so I live in Santa Cruz, California. And the weather is perfect all year round here. I don't know if that's the case anywhere else in the world, but that's how we live here. Oh wow, that screw did a number on me there. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put some toothpicks in that hole because that was just completely rounded, right? Yeah, there's no grip. Yeah, the thing is I should actually ship longer screws with this because it's pretty thick. Let me see if the other one fits. Yeah, so what happened is that they probably over-tightened this sucker at the factory, that's my guess. And now there's no wood to grip. All right, there we go. Yeah, one of them needs some help. And if you ever worked on pinball machines, you need to have toothpicks. Toothpicks in an abundance. Toothpicks are your friends. And I usually just put them in there and snap them. It's not a beauty contest, right? So maybe do 2, maybe. I'll do 3, there we go. Perfect, that's how you do that. Run the socket here first and get some better hold of the screw. Yeah, the thing is I forgot to put up the chat on my big TV here. It's a board game, a lot of borrowed shots, yeah. Oh yeah, I read that. Somebody said that the protector for the scoop or something like that, it's like really poorly designed or something. Which I find a little bit odd, 2021, 2022 even. All right, there we go. Nice, good grip there. Do the last one here, and then we're going to run some wires. Let me see here. Where is it going? Oh, it's going right there. Yeah, I bet they're working on it because there were others that had the same issue, so. So maybe you need to send your play field back to get a bigger hole. Oh, look at this. This is funny. You know what I found in my cabinet? My tilt bob. That is hilarious. So I guess my grand champion score doesn't count. That is hilarious. Yeah, that is not centered at all. How can it just fall out? I must not have tightened it. Alrighty, there we go. You don't want to over tighten these screws because you will crack the 3D printed plastic. And that would be a shame. Very expensive with 3D plastics. So there we go, watermelon colored fans installed. So there's a number of wire harnesses that come with the machine here. Just need to figure out which one is which. I'm going to straighten them out a little bit. So this, I believe, is the one that goes to the lower flippers. Hopefully get some play in, because I was planning on doing a lot of things today, but the update just took forever to download, and then you had to install it, and so I'll just get this put in and we're off to the races. Okay, let's see here. Let me check the manual here. Okay, installed all the fans, and then we have so there's a node board on the left side here where you install the where the power comes from, basically. And I guess this would normally go to a ticket dispenser or something like that. So what does it say now? CN11. Yep, it says ticket on the little power thing there. And then you kind of run this cable through the harness, but I just need to figure out which one I'm actually running, because there are a number of cables here. There's also a Y splitter. Oh, so that's what it is, perhaps. Yeah, okay, so it's a Y splitter because you need to send one cable up the to the lower and one to the upper flipper. So I would assume that these are different lengths. And believe it or not, my last kit I installed with these, the soldering that he's done here to kind of split the cable was shorted, so the fans didn't work. All right, they're the same length and look the same. So I'm just going to plug them in here. They can only go one way. All right, get that there. And I'm not sure if they want us to, yeah, let's just do the harness this way, yada, 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 yada. So how do we get down there? We go down here. Connect a little Y adapter, excuse me. And click that in. And then I run the other one to the upper flipper and the magnet. They also give you some zip ties to kind of beautify this a little bit, which is also melon green, which is very appropriate. And I don't think I want to run it around up there. I'm just going to follow this harness here instead, so I get more length to play with. Yeah, it's really weird why they... Right, so I'm going to start there. I have my green zip ties. You just need to grab something with a zip tie. You also get a little wire snipper or cutter, call it what you want, which is branded PinMonk. Right, so here's the magnet and the, so how do we want to do this? Kind of want to bundle that together. Yeah, so there will be a total of 5 fans spinning, humming away here. And another problem that you get when you put in fans in your pinball machine is that it will suck dirt. It will suck dirt into your game in a very subtle way, but it will suck dirt no matter how you see it. But since my games are not on 24/7, and I keep it relatively clean in here, I'm not too worried about it. All right. There are some few places here where you can kind of pull the wire through these little hoops. So you don't need to use the zip ties for that.
but you kind of want to keep them at the same length here. Yeah. I should have had a connect. There's like the playfield connector that I'm kind of just bundling these together with. So if you want to take out your playfield, it's going to be you need to kind of like open up everything, and because there's no connector here, which is a little bit shoddy if you ask me. So at least the code update is installed. There's no score bit support yet, unfortunately, but that doesn't matter right now. Yeah, so what do I want to do with these? Yeah, yeah, there's some excessive cabling here. I just want to, yeah, I'm just going to curl that up in one of the hoops here. Like that. And then I'm going to cut all the zip ties with my PinMonk branded snipper. Oh wow, that's a beautiful, so sharp, so good. Snip, snip, snip. And you need to be careful so you don't cut your fingers or cut your wire. And you need to bring your soldering iron out. And yeah, let me see if I can just fasten the goddamn tilt bob there. I need to go back and look at my previous games of how the tilt was, because I'm always good at tilting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to turn the game on and see if the fans kind of work. Make sure nothing is shorted. No? All right, it's coming on. All right, I can hear a faint hum, and you can use one of the zip ties. Yeah, it works. 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 Oh shit! So I guess it doesn't like so don't run your playfield upwards. I guess that was a lesson we learned here. I wonder what's broke now. Because what happened is that the building started moving up and down because the node boards were engaged, because the node boards need to be engaged to activate the fans. So, but the fans work, so let's just wrap it up and hope that everything went all right here. Yeah, I'm just going to put down the playfield and see what happens. Let's see what happens when we engage the node boards again. Yeah, the building is sitting in between floors now, so let's see what how it engages here.
It's not a matter of if Godzilla will return. It's a matter of when.
The building is stuck in between floors there now. That's not good. Did I just break my game? Game specific tests.
let's see, building. It's going up. That seems fine. Yeah. Just being overly nervous and cautious.